So today we're going to look at a new podcast / vocal mic I picked up on Temu for $45. And we're going to take a look at a free amp sim and IR loader for you to use on your guitar tracks. So stick around. Hey everyone, and welcome back. So first things first, we're going to take a look at this new mic I just picked up from Temu. It's the, and I hope I pronounced this right, FDUCE SL40X, which I suspect is supposed to be a copy of a Shure SM57 or similar mic. Now, at first glance, seems like a pretty decent, solid mic. It's got some decent weight to it, and I really like the swivel mount that comes with it. The specs, it's a cardioid dynamic with a frequency response of 50 hertz to 14 kilohertz, 600 ohm output impedance with a sensitivity range of minus 54 dB. But how does it sound? Well, let's find out. Let's quickly compare it to the current mic I've been using, which is a modified SM58 in an SM57 styled body. So we've got the SL40X hooked up here, and we've got the Shure to the right of the screen and the SL40X to the left. Both are using the same level of gain on my interface, and there is no post-processing other than a compressor. So let's see if you guys can tell the difference. Let's call them mic A and mic B. Away to the danger zone. 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 So, the differences are pretty drastic, but can you guys tell which one is which? Leave your comments below, and next episode, I'll tell you whether you got it right or wrong. Right now, we are living in the best time ever for making professional sounding songs without spending massive amounts of time and money going to recording studios and taking hours, if not days, to create a killer guitar tone. We have so many, probably too many options available to us for amplifier sims. And now I know what some of you guys are thinking, nothing will ever be as good as my tube amp. Well, the joke's on you, because nowadays, the vast majorities of the albums that you're listening to that have come out in the last 10 years or so are using amp sims on the album. When put into the context of a hard rock or heavy metal mix, it's virtually impossible to tell the difference. One of the more popular free amp sims out there is the Ignite Emissary. It's an original design, meaning it's not a digital clone of any well-known amp. Most of the amp sim software available out there tries to emulate more well-known amps like the Marshall JCM 800 or 900, the EVH or PV5150, Soldano SLO100, the Fender Twin, the Engel Powerball, etc., etc. But the Emmisary is an original high-gain tube amp sim with more than enough gain and tone to give you that heavy thrash tone that you're needing for your songs. To pair along with the Emmisary is Ignite's NadIR Impulse Response Loader. An impulse response, or IR, is, in simple terms, a digital snapshot of an amp cabinet and microphone combination. A lot of amp sims have built-in IR loaders, or just have the cab and microphones preset for you. Having a separate IR loader gives you a little more flexibility to play around with different cab and mic combinations. The user interface is pretty straightforward with the Emmisary. It's basically a 2-channel amp with clean and lead channels, gain, bass, mid, and treble controls for the clean channel, and gain, bass, low mid, high mid, and treble controls for the lead channel. Each channel also features a bright switch for the gains, and the lead channel also features a deep switch for the bass EQ and a shape switch for the mid-range. depth and presence knobs, and a master volume round out the front panel. On the back, we have tube selection and bias controls. You have a choice of 6L6, EL34, and KTM88 tubes for the power section. I made a sample clip today so you can hear this plug-in in a mix with 2 rhythm guitar tracks, a bass, and drums via Easy Drummer. Now, other than an amp sim and compressor on the bass, there are no other EQing, compression, or any other type of post-processing going on. I just threw this together, so don't judge. Let's have a listen. So right out of the box, sounds pretty decent. I used the first preset, which is called Modern Chug, and the only tweaking I did was adjust the gain level. I picked 2 random IRs in NadIR and just went with it. While it doesn't have the bells and whistles of other amp sim software like Amplitude or Guitar Rig, with a little EQ and post-processing, you can easily get professional sounding, heavy guitar tracks with the Ignite Emissary. You can also pair it with any IR loader and any impulse responses you wish to further craft your guitar tone. All right, guys, that's all the time I've got today. Please remember to hit like, subscribe, hit the bell, share this video. Leave comments below. I would love to address your concerns, your questions on upcoming episodes. We also do mixing and mastering services, so if you're interested in that, send me your tracks. Until next time, guys, if it's too loud, you're too old.